Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective, and welcome back to the Holiday Special 2017.
Woo! Hope y'all are having a good holiday season, or whatever.
The enthusiasm right there. So my name is
year down. Yeah.
So my name is Yellen.
Only
With me
3 more to
today,
go.
I have these two guys, Connor
Hello there.
and Bob.
Hey, how's it going? Oh shit!
Oh
Fuck.
no! Oh no! We're keeping it in. One take.
Hey,
one take.
This is your long gone intro line.
I guess I have to scrap it now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. New
no.
intro line for a new year.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Exactly.
I guess.
There we
All right.
go. Happy
Didn't
New
plan on
Year.
that. Did not plan on that. I guess it's happening now.
Anyway, today we have Christmas secrets.
Ooh.
Yes.
It's the secrets of Christmas. Finally, they will be revealed to us.
I've
So-
always wondered.
Yeah, so Connor, hit us up with that description.
Yeah. So, just original story on Fiction Press, Christmas Secrets. Little Tara doesn't know what to do. She may not get any presents from the fat guy in the red suit, but still, Santa can't be not real, can he?
Oh, jeez.
Ugh, this person needs like a Reading Rainbow book for Christmas or something.
Yeah.
Tara is stumped until she finds the secret behind Christmas.
Secrets.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's find out what
Yeah.
the secret is.
Yeah, I'm curious now.
The young girl lay down on her sleeping mat, unable to fall asleep. Christmas time was coming around, and little Tara just couldn't wait. Even though no presents lay under the fake 4-foot evergreen that stood in the corner of her one-room apartment, with Christmas only 2 days away, she was still filled with the Christmas spirit.
I mean, I hope the Christmas spirit doesn't go away before Christmas even happens.
Yeah, get burned out real quick.
The Christmas season
Get
really
burned.
peaks around, December 20th or whatever. It's just downhill after that.
Yeah. Nobody even remembers the date of Christmas. It's like the 22nd or...
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
20... One of those...
Usually, like, by December 23rd, you're already ready to move on to the next holiday.
Tara lived on the 5th story of Forest Grove Village apartments with her mother and father. All 3 of them were cramped into the tiny room at night and spent most of the day outside. You know, honestly, I think they're glad to be cramped into the tiny room at night, since the alternative is them being outside.
At night.
It's like
At
a
least
one-room
they're not-
apartment. A one-room apartment is better than nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not cramped into a tiny cardboard box.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a room. You know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Tara was only 5 years old and did not have many friends. Her tiny preschool only had 14 students, which all looked down on her for being poor. Can I just
Jesus,
say-
they're starting early.
yeah, first of all, they're 5. Like, relax.
wow.
They're not. They're not going to be that. I don't know.
Judgmental.
Judgmental of class. Also, 14 students isn't a tiny preschool. How many? Like, how big should the preschool be? Like, how big is it expected to be? Because, like, I don't know. I don't think 14
I
is
don't
really
remember
that
preschool,
small.
dude. Yeah. But like
Maybe
no,
I'm wrong. Maybe I could
I
be
can
wrong.
guarantee you there are no 5-year-olds walking around with their Gucci handbags going, "My mama told me we should kill the poor." Like,
Yeah.
no one is doing that.
Yeah. Well, now that they all have smartphones.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You see those preschoolers, shit posting on Reddit all
Yeah.
the time. It's like, dang.
Yeah. They even
Merry
have...
Christmas, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It was no secret that the Cranes only actually lived in the apartment because Mrs. Crane's sister paid the rent. Everyone also knew that Mr. Crane had been fired 7 times that year from various jobs.
Why does everyone know this?
Yeah, how is that public knowledge?
How is some random poor family like the talk of the town or something?
Yeah, like, that just seems really weird to me.
Did you hear about Mr. Crane? He got fired again. That makes it, 7 times this year?
Jesus. And then, of course, the response is, will you lay off?
That's
Lay
none
off
of your
this family.
business.
1, it's none of your business. 2, I'm sure they're going through a tough time now, and you commenting on it doesn't help.
No.
This is like the nosiest society I've ever heard of. You got 5-year-olds talking down to poor kids.
Yeah, they come out the womb judgmental as flip.
You got like poor person newsletter that you pick up to learn about how Mr. Crane got fired again.
Yeah. And then underneath the article, it's just the word "ha" written several times.
Ha. Ha.
Yeah.
I look down upon my nose at you.
This is our capitalist future where every poor person has to put every event of their lives into like a database.
Right.
So they can be monitored at all times.
Right. That's what happens.
The government is blowing millions, if not billions of dollars to make sure that poor person can't even make like tens per week.
To document all of these poor people, instead of maybe helping those poor people not be poor.
No,
Nah.
The one world government does not care about poor people besides wanting to monitor to make sure that they're still poor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they want that, but...
No, that just seems that seems like a biggest waste of money.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's...
Funds, man.
It makes them feel good.
It's not a far strike from what you gotta do now, where you gotta report that, like, oh, I'm still unemployed, but I, definitely submitted these 30 job applications.
Yeah.
Please give me those nickels per day or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not part of that.
I think you
so
mean
I
space
can't.
credits.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you space credits.
As Tara looked around at her father and mother, she forgot all about the teasing. She forgot all about the fact that she was going to wake up 2 days later on Christmas Day with not even a crumb for her under the tree. Who gives food on Christmas Day?
I don't know.
Are they pigeons
people.
or something?
Merry Christmas. Open your present.
Merry Christmas. Here's your crumbs.
Here's
Okay,
my sandwich.
I've gotten like chocolates before, but I see
mean
what
that's
you're getting
different.
at,
That's different.
Chocolate doesn't crumb.
You know what I'm getting at.
All she thought about was how lucky she was to be loved.
Aw, adorable.
Naive.
Shut up.
Foolish poor person.
Oh my god.
She doesn't understand how great it is to have money.
Money.
Wow,
Got
you're
to
sounding
have
like a real Mr.
money.
Grinch here now, Bob.
And you're sounding like a real Mr. Crane.
This story
Oh no.
This story is gonna make your heart grow 3 times today. Or 3 sizes here.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to affect my blood pressure.
I mean, it all
Yeah.
depends on the true secrets of Christmas. Let's find out.
That's true.
We-
We still
we
haven't
still don't have
uncovered
that.
the secret.
Uh-huh.
She pulled the single blanket up closer to her freezing cheeks and finally drifted off into a deep slumber.
Freezing cheeks. So, okay, that has to be the worst isolation I've ever seen. If it's freezing inside.
Yeah, actually. I think you mean
Like
insulation.
even I mean that, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean even if like usually it stays at least above fucking freezing temperature.
Yeah, usually. But,
Usually
What you
about a
didn't-
good 15 degrees Celsius above freezing.
What you didn't know is that the 5th floor of this apartment building is actually the meat locker.
Oh.
That's why rent was so cheap.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
They
why
just-
she only has a cot, because it's metal floor. and
Yeah.
Oh
walls,
no, that's
and just racks
terrible.
of meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like above her, she looks up and she just sees hanging like a pig corpse, like hanging facing her.
Now imagine
She's like-
waking up to that every morning. And even then they're not paying because they don't have the money. It's Mrs. Crane's sister.
Yeah.
Go spend Christmas with her.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Where's
she might have the money to, at least have
Yeah, wouldn't it make
better
more
environment.
financial sense for her to just bring them into her home and then not have to pay rent?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this was,
guess.
2001. The concept of, actually living with your relatives hadn't been invented yet.
Oh no, that's a
Yeah.
pretty recent invention.
Once you were 18, you were out of the house no matter what back then,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Even
Yeah.
if that meant living on the street or in a
Yeah.
box.
The early 2000s were a rough place.
Tara awoke with bright sunlight shining in her face. Today was Christmas Eve's day.
That's a really weird way of phrasing that. Also, wait, Christmas Eve's day. So
I think you mean Christmas Eve. Just Christmas Eve.
So it's December 24th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, that has a name. It is Christmas Eve, not Christmas Eve's day.
Well, no, you see, it's the day on which the eve is the Christmas Eve.
I mean, nobody says... Do people say Christmas Eve night?
No, because it's all dumb.
Yeah.
You guys are right.
You just call that night.
Christmas night. I love Christmas night.
She saw her mother pouring cereal in the corner of the room, which was used as a kitchen.
So in the kitchen.
I mean, you're trying to drive home how poor they are, but like...
I'd still just call that a kitchen.
You don't...
Yeah.
If you live in a one-room apartment and it's got no kitchen amenities at all,
that's not even an apartment.
That's just a room. But also,
a room.
Like, you're not gonna pretend it's a kitchen.
No.
Like, you're just gonna pour cereal
at the table,
wherever you need to pour it.
Yeah.
Like, you're not trying to pretend like you have a mansion inside this one room.
Yeah.
You know, like you just live as you do, and you just make it work. You know,
make do with what you have.
Yeah. As her mother turned her head, she saw her daughter awake, and she questioned. That was very artistic.
Yeah, very good way of putting that.
Yeah.
Is my darling finally awake? You know, you don't have school today. Why don't you sleep in?
Finally awake, why don't you sleep more?
Yeah, actually.
Well, I mean...
What do you mean, finally?
Yeah,
if it's
I can see... Or no, wait, I see what you're getting at,
Yeah, like...
Finally awake, why don't you sleep more? What?
Yeah.
That just
Did you expect her to sleep... Wait, so... Basically, Mom was saying, I expected you to wake up really early.
Earlier than this, at least.
Yeah, only you woke up a little bit later... And I still want you to go back to sleep.
Yeah, because you don't have school today.
Yes.
You could. You already slept in. Wow, you slept in. Why don't you sleep in some more?
Hun, why don't you sleep in until tomorrow? That's when Christmas is.
Tara, you missed our 7 o'clock a.m. check-in. But whatever. I'll see you at the 10 a.m. check-in. You know? Like, you missed that. But, you can go back to bed and I'll see you later.
Yeah. The little girl did not respond. She just simply got up, poured herself some cereal, added some expired milk.
Ew.
And started eating in silence.
Okay,
Jesus.
Tara,
you're 5 years old and you've been just broken.
Tara, please. If you only have expired milk, just eat it without the milk. Please.
Are you telling me that they should give up on their core fundamental American traditions?
I say they should not eat expired milk because that's dangerous.
What kind of socialist European...
Whoa. We don't use the E word. In the new one world government.
You're right.
We're all equal.
No borders.
We're all global citizens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The globalist agenda forces us to... I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Continents are just a concept.
Continents
made up by
are
man.
people too.
Yeah. Cereal and
lives
milk
matter.
Cereal and milk is as American and traditional as, I don't know, shooting your guns.
Yeah.
You know?
So we should not do it. We should not do it.
You say that, and you mean it.
I do.
That's it. That's all I had to say.
Yeah. I bet they eat some weird Netherland breakfast. Like
I bet
they pour eggplant juice into their cereal or some shit like that. You know?
Maybe instead of cereal, they've just got like a big pile of wheat, and they just like it's just raw wheat, and they just chow down on it.
Yeah, they bring it in from the mill they've got in their backyard. Yeah. And they just drop it on the table and everyone just chows down in the morning.
Mom, Dad, aren't you gonna finish your wheat? Nah, it's okay. I've had my fill.
Yeah.
I mean, that is how you bond properly with your parents. I don't know how you guys even have relationships with your parents.
We don't.
We
See,
don't.
there's the problem.
We just pour our cereal and milk and sit there in silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay. You should really partake in some daily wheat breakfast. It's really good for your family, for your familial relationships.
It's one of those lost old world traditions, you know?
The lost old world of Europe.
Lost as in we lost it because we don't know about it. But they still have it, so it's not really lost.
It's just kind of old, I guess.
Like, the Mayan language is lost because no one speaks it, but this is a tradition that continues to today, so it's not really lost.
You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
We've evolved past it because we're Americans. We're the next generation.
I mean, they're the old world over there. They build buildings out of, you know, like stone and shit and whatever.
And metal. And we build it out of space and time
we just build
the Higgs boson and like
Higgs boson.
and data. Big data.
Just pure crystallized information.
Yeah. Because we're America. We're the future.
I think you and I are trying to take this in very different directions.
I'm just saying none of this is real. We're all just simulations, man.
Oh, whoa, this went all sorts of directions.
I mean, Americans. We're the simulation. After about 5 minutes, comma missing, Tara couldn't resist herself. A single question had been bothering her for the last few days. She finally blurted out,
"How come Santa never visits here? All other kids are saying that every year they get piles of presents from that guy. How come I don't get any?"
Ooh.
Did it turn into like some Oliver Twist kind of shit right there?
Oliver Twist hot take, motherfuckers.
How is she going to a preschool where like the other 14 kids are all rich AF and just talk down to her all day? Like,
that's
how does that happen?
I don't know.
I presume they're going kind of local in the inner city or whatever.
You know what? This story could have worked if she was maybe like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
But she's 5, so it's weird.
Yeah. Like, I think my parents explained to me that Santa wasn't real relatively early, relative to, like, the other kids. But, like, not this early. Like, I don't think... like, I remember them explaining it to me.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have remembered it if I was 5.
Probably
like,
not.
I have very few memories before, like, really before, like, 4th grade. The same The same acquired silence filled the room.
Do you know what acquired means,
They
author?
acquired that silence.
What do you mean the same?
They got
Was
it.
there a silence?
I mean, she poured herself cereal and then just sat there.
Yeah. And
Well,
her
she
mom
was
just...
eating in silence. So the acquired silence from before was her eating. So she asked the question and then started eating again.
Yeah.
Maybe the acquired silence is like the mom not saying anything. It's real weird that all she said was, "Oh, you're finally awake? Want to go back to bed?" And then, like, as soon as Tara, like, pours herself some cereal, it's just, like,
nothing.
Dead silent.
Has nothing to say.
Maybe.
Not like, "Oh, how's my baby doing?" You know, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
like,
just
did you sleep well? Nothing.
Maybe the word acquired and same shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Maybe the shouldn't be there either.
Yeah,
it should
maybe
just be silence filled the room.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Fixing it.
Then her mother, carefully choosing her words, said slowly,
"There is no Santa."
She said the last words somewhat fast.
What?
So you carefully chose like 4 words and then rushed through them.
Yeah.
Because they weren't what you wanted to say.
Also, like, you
Got
didn't...
'em.
That's not careful at all. You just laid it out there.
You were very blunt.
Yeah.
Just, Santa isn't real.
Well, I mean, she's a woman, she's a lady that only speaks when she needs to.
That's true.
You know,
Mm.
she's
speaks-
brevity, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
The power
very
of-
efficient with her words.
Yeah, because they're expensive. Because she's poor. Get it?
Yeah.
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 One world government charges you per word now.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever seen 1,000 Words with Eddie Murphy? Yeah, she's got the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Tara could not believe what she had just heard. Wrong heard.
Yeah.
There was no fat guy with a funny red suit?
No.
No, not Santa, but just go to the mall on Christmas Eve and you'll find plenty of funny fat people.
Yeah.
They exist.
If there was no such person, why did everyone bother to put big plastic versions of him on their lawn?
I don't know, holidays are weird.
I mean, people do all kinds of stupid shit.
Have I ever told you about the weird holiday that we have here in the Netherlands called Sinterklaas? It's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever heard of any holiday? Like, all of them celebrate shit that's not real.
Some
Pretty
of them
much
do it
all
in
of them.
really weird ways.
Pretty much all of them celebrate shit that's not real. Or at least not, like, around now. I mean, like...
I'm more
The only
so
one
about...
the only one that I can think of that off the top of my head actually represents something that's real is Arbor Day, and no one celebrates Arbor Day. We all go, oh shit, it's Arbor Day. What's Arbor Day?
Yeah.
I know something about trees.
Yeah. Why did every Christian kid write long letters to him every December asking for all sorts of expensive presents?
I don't know. I'm assuming a lot of non-Christian kids are doing the same. You know, as long as they're not Jewish or whatever.
I feel like that's a kind of thing where, like, you see it in movies and whatever, but I didn't know anyone who actually wrote letters to Santa.
I almost wrote him a letter once when I was a kid. And I asked my dad if I should write him a letter. And my dad said, and I shit you not, he said, I don't think you should, because he's going to be really busy and he won't have time to read it.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what? That's probably true, actually.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's getting letters from millions and millions of kids already.
Like, my letter's not going to be that special, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, there are going to be lots of letters. And if he sees what I'm doing and knows what I want, there's really no reason for me to write
Why
the
should
letter.
I write a letter? There's
At
no
a certain
reason.
point, Santa just skims to see what the kids want, because he doesn't have the time otherwise. So he got your letter, and he's just like,
Fuck.
Xbox, Tonka truck, alright, next, you know.
Yeah, I stopped believing in Santa before the Xbox came out. It was mostly like I wanted a teddy bear or something. Like something real small like that. And so, you know, Dad was like, oh, you know what? If I see him, I'll let him know. So you just tell me.
Yeah, just tell
And
me.
I
your
think,
father.
in retrospect, my dad was just trying to avoid having to read my shitty letter.
Yeah.
He was just like, just
Because-
tell me so I can just go.
Sounds
like,
like your
I
dad
was-
was trying to put in the least effort required to pull this whole Christmas thing off.
Yeah, kind of. Maybe that's why they told me he wasn't real so early.
Yeah, they were like,
They're like, okay, well, that's
that
whatever.
was enough of that.
Yeah.
Dad, who is this? Oh, son, didn't you know that Santa Claus's real name is Ali Express?
No, it's more like, Dad, who's this? That's Mom. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Then again, why should she care? All he gave her was, well, he did give her a warm smile every time she passed him on the poster at the Forest Grove supermarket. She's 5 and she hasn't noticed the difference between people in real life and people on posters.
I think, I don't know.
I don't know anymore. The entire story we were dissing on her for having the mental fortitude of like a 15-year-old, but now she's like a really, child who's
I don't know. Like there's so many. She's switching maturity levels very quickly. Like the next part is, and he did give her a warm pair of mittens 2 Christmases ago. If there was a him, she was 3.
She remembered that somehow.
Yeah. Whatever.
All these questions were confusing to her. She washed out her bowl and started to walk downstairs so she could go outside. The end.
Yep, the end.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and now we have learned the secret.
Yeah, it's the true spirit of Christmas, just being fucking poor and nothing happening.
Yeah. Just, man, I'm poor. Is anything gonna happen today?
Nah.
No.
Man, all this Christmas stuff is a little bit distracting.
You know what,
so
maybe-
I guess I'm glad it's around.
Well, I
right.
mean, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we just didn't really understand the secret, because it's a secret after all. It's going to be somewhat, obscure. Maybe the reviewers got the secret because there's 2 reviews here. So let's take a look at those. So first off, we have Hank Riddle, who posted a review back in. Wow, the story was already up for.
Yeah, the story's pretty old as well.
Yeah. True. Anyway, Hank Riddle, who said, well, as always, you could benefit from a little Adele's work. She did wonders for Allison, even if she denies it. Still, not bad. Not bad at all. Say hi to Allison for me. Hank Riddle.
Maybe some of this person's real life friends or something.
Like so many months later, Jesus.
Yeah.
That or before Adele was a world-renowned songwriter, she helped people out on fictionpress.com.
That's probably what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd also spelled her name differently.
Yeah.
That's the secret of Christmas. No.
Yeah, no.
And then Eagle Scout 021606 says, I have read this several times, and it is so touching. You are a good writer.
How is this touching?
Yeah, like not even on a steel donut, like we're skeptical of the message of the story kind of way. I mean, like literally, what did you find touching about this? Because I'm not sure that was even the point of the story.
How did this elicit an emotional response?
I mean,
like maybe an emotional response of like,
man,
confusion?
She's kind of poor. That life sucks.
That's sad. Sad is not touching.
That's the only thing
different.
you set up. You never got to your nice, happy message.
She's sad and she learns that Santa isn't real.
Yeah, like touching should be like kind of a little bit hopeful and like
like it should leave
like
you with a bit of a
heartwarming.
smile at the end.
Yeah, and like
you'd
you
be
like kind of like,
hey.
it's like sweet and you feel like oh, there is hope for the world.
Yeah, something like that. This
wasn't
is not
that. A poor person just finds out Santa's not real.
A poor 5-year-old girl just finds out Santa doesn't exist.
It's not heartwarming. It's maybe heartbreaking. I don't know.
In her
it kind
defense,
of is.
In the kid's defense, took it very well.
True.
Yeah, took it extremely well.
Yeah, it's just like Santa's not real. Oh.
It kind of made sense considering, she never really got anything from Santa, so why would she really care?
Yeah. Her point is, what has Santa done for me recently?
And Bob's heart did not grow 3 sizes that day. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Thank God.
Because he just read Christmas stories that were confusing in every way.
Whoa.
We could make like a steel donut like Night Before Christmas, like poetry rhyme kind of.
I mean, I wanted to do like a year ago. I wanted to do a Christmas album, but nobody else was as enthusiastic about that.
Because
Granted, it would be a fuckload of work.
I waded through a ton of just really boringly average crap on DeviantArt trying to help, but
trying to find lyrics to use. Yeah.
No.
Well, maybe next year.
Yeah.
For now, this is one part of the Christmas special. We've got a bunch of other Christmas stories that are coming out today. Or I guess they could be holiday stories, I don't know. We might find something that's not Christmas related. That's really hard to do these days.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's actually kind of surprisingly hard.
Yeah. And so so we've got a playlist for that so you can watch the other Christmas stuff that came out today. If you enjoyed it, you should come hang out with us on the Discord. We've got a public Discord server where we can hang out and talk about stuff and play games and whatnot. Link in the description. Otherwise, if you've got any requests, leave them in the comments or email us or in the Discord, and we'll see you guys later.
Merry holidays!
Yeah, thanks for watching.